Oh, not at all. I think literally every game in the series is better, historically. Just by virtue of having party members, all the other games in the series are superior. That might be a hot take to some. I don't think so. When I was first getting ready to debut, I was really mulling over what I wanted to play to start the streams, and I eventually decided on the Dragon Quest remakes, but I didn't know what order to play them in, because I've heard people suggest all manner of... I've heard start with 3 and then play 1 and 2. I've heard go through the normal release way, 1, 2, 3. So I set up a poll about it. Playing through 1, 2, 3 instead of 3, 2, 1, that won the poll by about a 2-to-1 margin. So here I am. And honestly, this is a very good take on the original. And it has given me the chance to talk about the fact that the original, for me, like was for many, was my first JRPG. And pretty much set me down a path that I continue on to this day. I was 8 years old when the neighbor girl was just randomly playing Dragon Quest one afternoon. I'd heard of it before, but I had never seen it played before. It was amazing seeing this sort of pen and paper based concept translated to a video game so well. Even though I didn't see one battle that afternoon, she didn't leave Tentagel Castle. She was just exploring. And yet that was like the most interesting shit ever to me. And we got our copy at the house pretty shortly after that, and my mom and I both got hooked. And then Final Fantasy came out, and Dragon Quest II, or Dragon Warrior 2 at the time, and like that was just something I knew I was into for life. So you weren't issued your copy like a lot of people were. Yeah, the deal was a year of Nintendo Power Magazine and a free copy of Dragon Quest for $15 total. What a time to be alive. You can still see the commercial on YouTube. They basically mortgaged likely sales numbers on the original game in order to get an even broader audience hooked on JRPGs. Your mileage may vary on whether it worked or not. Obviously, the real boom was Final Fantasy VII over here almost a decade later, but it got people like me and my mom and my neighbor, and I think it carried a decent audience through at least the Super NES years. Yeah, I mean, it would have been a lot worse if Nintendo hadn't done that promotion with the original Dragon Quest. I do think it laid the groundwork for pretty much all of the NES and Super NES JRPGs that came out to amass the audience that they did. I mean, it might have been a complete wasteland otherwise, unless someone really marketed one of them well. And you've known me long enough to know that I consider 80s and 90s game industry marketing departments to be some of the lowest life forms on this planet.